Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we are here amidst the hype of the 6th-year anniversary. And there's something going on that I really wanted to talk about that's gone mostly under the radar. I probably would not even have realized this myself if not for the homie Goresh sort of directly pointing this out to me, right? You know, we had all the hype of LR Goku, LR Vegeta, all this Tournament of Power stuff that's going on right now. And there's this extra little campaign here that I think is very, very interesting. This is like almost, I would say, a better version of what they did during the worldwide download celebration. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and take a look exactly what this campaign really is. Because again, this is very interesting right here. So Love Saves the Universe, this team cooperation campaign, right? So this gets you a bunch of rewards like, you know, 6th-year anniversary coins and a bunch of different things like that, right? So what it does is it puts a bunch of people, I guess, into a team, right? And then this team, I guess it sort of functions almost like a, think of like the local bracket of like the world tournament or something like that. Like we'll show it in 1 second, right? So you have to do some, you know, individual missions for each, I don't know. There's certain stages basically that you have to complete here. So by completing the different stages, basically all the different Tournament of Power events, every time you clear one of these stages, like the rank of the team goes up and stuff like that, and we get all types of rewards, right? Like we see there's a lot of, like, you know, potential orbs. You know, we got like, you know, platinum turtle shells. There's meat, more meat, Elder Kai's, stones, 6th-year anniversary coins is really good. You know, here's just individual missions, I believe, for beating all these stages this amount of times, right? And then this is, I think, your individual reward in the actual event itself. So here is all of the events that give you, like, sort of points for completing. And again, basically, this is all of the, like, Tournament of Power era story events, right? So, like, all of the Tournament of Power story events are in here. The Majin Buu training is another stage that's in here. You know, this is the Ribrian sort of like lovely warrior type thing event right here. And then for Super Fierce Battle, this is the UI Goku Dokkan event, as well as the Evolution of Blue Vegeta Dokkan event. I feel like they probably should have had Blue Kaioken Goku and Jiren and Blue Goku and Vegeta added onto there as well. That would give points for this. Really, anything Tournament of Power probably should have done it. And then also the EZA for the Universe 2 Girls, as well as the Gathering of the God of Destructions event. Beating all of these gives you basically 1 point. Individual mission rewards can be earned as soon as the mission is completed. And then the rest is going to happen, I assume, once the campaign has actually sort of finished up. So if we go back in game, I could sort of like show you guys how this works now, right? So again, like global players, you know, think about how annoying this was during the worldwide download celebration, because what happens is you would go in here and remember it would start out on sort of the collaboration missions. So all of your daily missions, all this stuff, you wouldn't even really be able to get to until you hit the button, right? But it looks like for the 6th-year anniversary, they have it swapped in reverse. I would argue this is probably better, but at the same time, this would make it easier for a lot of people not to realize the extent of what's going on. So then we'll go ahead and switch over to the campaign mission, like sort of like screen right here. I assume this is probably our team overall rank right here, this 34. We have sort of completed like all of these missions right here. I believe these are the missions for your individual like rank in sort of the team. You can see that the rewards aren't the craziest, but I mean, I'll take some keys, sure, why not? And again, there's just, yeah, and then these are just all of these, like, you know, beating it up to 40 times and stuff like that, right? So, again, what we have right here is this is a listing of all the people in your team, and it's the amount of time you all have done, like, a lot of these story events and these Dokkan events and stuff like that. So, like, as you can see, we have 34 people in here. This guy really needs to pick up the weight. He's not grinding up LR Roshi, Krillin and 18, Tien and Roshi. He's not getting medals for Blue Goku or UI Goku or Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? He's not really working on any of that. So, like, okay, notice my score is 142 right here. So let's just go ahead and knock out a stage real quick, and I'll show you guys how this score sort of rises as the campaign's going on. Like, I think this is fun. Like, this is exactly, like I was talking about this with Goresh, And Goresh was laughing like, I need to end up in the same team as Toon Romney so I can beat him, right? Like that type of thing. Like imagine if like content creators would end up in the same one. It would be really fun to see people compete. The only thing is, again, it's limited to just specific events. I think some of the extra Dokkan events, again, like Jiren, Blue Kaioken Goku, Kefla, Hit, Blue Goku, and Blue Vegeta, all of those probably should have been on there as well. So let's go ahead and hop into this stage right here. Currently, I'm grinding this stage. This is a stage that drops the bond of Master and Disciple, the Gohan and Piccolo support memory right here, right? So this is just one of the stages that I'm currently grinding. There are a lot of different stages in here to grind, right? Like the Roshi story event, you've got a stage to farm up the actual character itself, as well as the medal, right? Like you get a lot of points for doing all these stages because you have to do it like over and over and over and over again, right? And don't forget, Roshi is going to be Dokkan Awakening to an LR, so grinding up like multiple copies of it could be very, very good, right? So let's go ahead and take this Piccolo down, and then remember, our score was 142. After we beat Piccolo and we get a couple more drops of the Gohan and Piccolo support memory, we'll go ahead and head back to that screen, and we will see exactly what our score is going to look like then. And then after that, maybe we'll hop into just like a Dokkan event as well, and then we'll finish up. So boom, there we get a bunch of drops for the Gohan and Piccolo support memory. Oh, nice. Evolution Blue Vegeta getting some link levels up. I need that. So that's one reason I'm grinding some of these events too, is because, you know, I have to grind this anyway, and running LR UI Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta on the team is good for the extra drop rate bonus, as well as potentially leveling up their links before I really start heavily grinding them in the quest. Let's see how much longer I have to go. Okay, so you have to get 100 of these, and then you're actually able to start using the support memory. That's going to be very good for future story events and stuff like that, for them to add sort of additional, like an additional thing to grind, right? And think about like all these different events that happen in Dragon Ball history. There's going to be so many different like cool like animations. Like imagine like a Goku and Piccolo driving animation, like support memory or something like that, right? Like all the cool shit they could do with that. It's going to be very exciting in the future. So, all right, boom, right here, 143. It goes up by 1 for doing that the story event. Now, let's just quickly blast through one of these Dokkan events. Now, the other thing, too, is you don't specifically have to do the newest stage, right? So, if we go ahead and scroll all the way up, I tested it with Jiren, and Jiren did not give me a point, right? So we have, this is the LR UI Goku stage number 2. Then number 1, this is the Int transforming UI Goku stage. Then for Blue Vegeta, his first stage is LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. His second stage is for the transforming Blue Vegeta into TUR Vegeta. And then the first stage is from the future Trunks arc, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Let's just go ahead and knock down this second stage right here. I'm just going to quickly clear it with one of these like ridiculous god, like, you know, UI Goku teams right here. We'll just go ahead and trash this. Dude, like, I'm playing around with, like, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, they are very, very fun to sort of just, like, blow through these events. Oh, I don't actually have Vegeta on the team. Damn it. That's a blunder, because, like, again, using these characters, their active skills, like, the animations, it's just so crazy. These characters are so much fun. LR, UI Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. And again, I am very, very comfortable in calling them the top 2 units in the game. Like, easily. That's what I call them. Although I do think, again, people are going to start getting upset, but, like, dude, UI Goku's better. Like, he flat out. Like, I'm surprised. Because last year during the 5-year anniversary, Blue Vegeta and Blue Gogeta, it's like, there's different arguments for both. Like, you can kind of do like a back and forth. Like, you know, Blue Vegito is a little bit better defensively because he does the guaranteed double super attack. You know, LR Blue Gogeta, super effective against all types. So, like, you know, he can't be slowed down. And offensively, it allows him to just be an absolute powerhouse, right? But, like, this year, I don't know, man. It's like UI Goku is just, like, for free better is what it seems like. Again, I know people are going to get upset about that, but, like, it's just the 70% chance to dodge, 50% chance to crit on super, 30% chance to additional. It's just way too much to get. Like, to have, like, he has all of that just built into his kit. It's too much. Like, Vegeta's got the same crit chance. He has the same additional chance. But, like, not having that 70 dodge, dude, it's like, it makes a world of difference. And UI Goku's got the better link set, right? Like, these things just factor into Goku just being the superior unit, unfortunately, you know, for what a lot of people are thinking, I'm sure. I was just bringing this Piccolo on here to grind it. I didn't actually mean to... I meant to have Evolution Blue Vegeta on this team as well, right? I didn't realize I hadn't done this stage in a while since I had awakened him, right? Because, like, right now, this is another way I've been utilizing getting link levels for Goku and Vegeta. Again, because, like, you want to go into the quest stage 23-8. Like, once you start getting past, like, link level 5, you're, like, you really need to just get your ass into, like, 23-8, right? And, like, really grind. But, like, getting from, like, level 1 to 5, it's not really, like, that bad. Like, you could do, like, story events. A lot of times with characters, I'm bringing them into daily events, like the Daily Orb event and stuff like that. Like, link level 1 characters and stuff like that. It works really, really well to just do that, right? So, like, that's sort of what I'm doing. Like, I'm just using UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta to carry basically all my dailies, grinding the story event stages, and, like, you know, farming these Dokkan events, you know, getting their link levels up to around 5, you know, typically where I like to do the rainbow video. And then after that, I'm going to go hardcore into getting them to full level 10 links, right? Because I need these guys, I need that level 10 link showcase to be done soon, ASAP, right? Okay, I don't think UI Goku's active skill is going to finish Blue Vegeta off right here, but I would be stunned if Blue Vegeta is able to survive after the active skill, and then also UI Goku's 18 key super attack, right? See, this is why, like, if you're just purely going for your score, you probably do want to just stick to, like, the story events and stuff like that, right? Because, you know, you could beat one of those story events in, like, 30 seconds, whereas, like, you know, Dokkan events a lot of times, you know, it'll take you a couple of minutes. Like, you could easily beat the stage in, what, like you know, 2 or 3 minutes super fast, right? But, like, you know, those story event stages is, like, 30 seconds, and you get the same amount of points from those story stages and stuff like that that you do from doing these Dokkan events. But it is nice, you know, because a lot of people, you know, you really should grind these characters, like, medals anyway, but while you're doing that, you are still earning points for this sort of, like, campaign. Like, I just really like it. I think this is something cool that Dokkan has done. Like, you know, this is almost like their first... Like, it's like they're so close to being able to do, like, interesting, like, co-op type stuff. And I guess this is sort of like an attempt at something like that, right? This sort of, like, team mission based, because it's like it looks like we're competing against, like, other sort of, like, teams, but then also you know, we also are, like, competing against each other in the same sort of, like, team or guild. Like, I guess there's some similarities to, like, the Legends guild system, sort of, right? And then if we go back and check, you know, beating that Dokkan event, that's only going to have given us 1 point. So we're at 142 at the start. We did the story stage. We're at 143. Now we're going to be at 144 after beating that Blue Vegeta Dokkan event stage. So there we go. So, you know, global players, you guys, you know, I guess when this event starts on global, you guys can hope that you're, you know, facing off against your friends and stuff like that. That's one advantage about being on global Dokkan in this community, is that there's way more of y'all playing global Dokkan together than there are JP players playing it right now, right? So it's easier for things like chain battle and stuff like that. So that's good, right? So let me know what you guys think of this sort of event right here. I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm enjoying competing here. Of course, you know your boy. I need to just triple my score real fast to guarantee that I'm going to be in slot number 1. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.